Hello there, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. So today's reading is a channeled reading. I've done a separate ritual for this morning, a meditation that I do in order to channel energy. So we're not going to focus on planetary alignments or any kind of theme other than yourself today. So what I have planned for you is I'm going to open your reading with an animal spirit card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message spirit has for you. Then I've got this bonus card deck. It's called the Lantern Oracle. This has deep, powerful messages. So I'm super excited about pulling a card from this deck for you today. And then we're going to close off with an angel number. All right. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Gemini, let's call in spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting for you cheetah. Look at that. Have any of you seen a cheetah in your life? This is your confirmation today. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen and perhaps you're going to see one. So the message here is use a combination of speed and adaptability in this situation. You will be unstoppable. So I'm going to read this to you one more time. It's use a combination of speed and adaptability in this situation. You'll be unstoppable. So look at that. They're wanting you to be like cheetah. All right. They're wanting you to really slow things down a little bit and have some laser focus and sprint is what they're saying. So moving really quickly, but also being flexible and adaptable here. So what is this that's happening in your life right now, Gemini, that is asking you to embody the energy of the cheetah? You can share with me in the comment section below here. So I'm seeing some rain. I don't know if it's raining wherever you are right now, Gemini, but I'm seeing some rain. I'm hearing it as it's coming through the window here. It's not in my place. I feel that some of you might have rain or water around you. Maybe this is like a diffuser that has water in it. I can hear water. The Magician. So look at this. You are the creator. You are the alchemist. You have the power to create whatever it is that you desire. It's time for you to get creative here, Gemini. Okay, it's time for you to start building. It's time for you to start, again, creating. Okay, you have the power, and it's almost like you have to make a split decision here and just do it. What is this for you? This is what Spirit is wanting you to do, to start something is what they're saying. So the Magician card to start. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is prominent. However, it is in the background. So some of you might feel this intensely. Others, you might feel this subtly. All right. So the Magician to start and the King of Pentacles. You have an opportunity right now, Gemini. There's an opportunity that has shown up. You know what this opportunity is because you can feel it as you see it. And maybe you're wanting to take action on it. Maybe you're having a hard time deciding. This is where they're really, if you're feeling it, they're wanting you to do it and just see where it takes you. And when you make that decision, when you make that commitment, have a plan around it. Okay, by having some sort of vision around that goal. All right, so the Knight of Pentacles here. Now, I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles. So there's you breaking free from something as well. It's almost like you're leaving something behind as you're moving forward. So Lover's card. This is tapping into that love center. This is an alignment with your destiny, with your higher purpose, is the confirmation that's coming in through the universe. Now, we have 2 major arcanas coming out for you today, Gemini. So there is a big change happening. You're now being put into alignment on a new path. I feel that, sorry, I said that wrong. It's not a new path, Spirit is saying. It's a new direction. All right, it looks like a new path, but it's actually a new direction. So you're actually shifting another direction. And you were guided to this place. So you were holding someone's hand or you were listening to guidance and you know who this is or you know what the sense is. It's like a 6th sense for you, Gemini. And you're in alignment with someone as well, another energy. This could be through a person. This could be through spirit. Maybe this is a guardian angel Maybe this is an alignment of, a job opportunity, something new that is entering your life, okay? So the Lover's card, oh my goodness, so look at all these beautiful things that are happening. I love this for you, Gemini. Okay, so before I begin here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your rising and your moon sign as well. All right, so we got the Magician. There's something definitely brewing. There's something brewing here for you, Gemini. And you're going to start something through taking action. And it's all about having that vision, that clarity. So clarity is definitely coming in for you. So you know what it is that you want. You can see it. You're linking yourself and connecting yourself with it. And I was getting this for Taurus as well, where for a split second, you're able to tap into some sort of energy of yourself in a timeline that exists, that is tied to your destiny and your dream. So you felt that essence of yourself. You felt that energy come in. And now I feel you know what it is that you need to do. You know what it is that you need to have, to get, to acquire in order to create this recipe of your life. So what's happening here is I'm seeing some of you really being resourceful. You are looking for things, like you're on this hunt. I feel some of you are on a hunt for something. They're showing me somebody looking around, digging around for something, looking for something of value. This is value to you. Information, knowledge, like I'm seeing you picking up some books here. You're gathering your ingredients for this recipe. So you're not afraid to do this. You're being curious. You're exploring as well. So I'm going to give you an example of what this energy is. So when I first started yoga, I had this vision in my mind and I put it on my vision board of wanting to do yoga and having, a fit body where, I'm healthy, aligned. And I thought it was yoga. So I started yoga. I've been doing this for 6 months now and being now curious. So I'm trying things and it just it's not what I was wanting. I thought it was, but it wasn't. And then I was passing by this other place. It's a calisthenics place. And I looked and I thought, I'm going to try that. I actually wanted to do calisthenics. And then I went ahead and I went to the class yesterday and oh my gosh, I had the most fun I ever did. And now I know what this is. I've created this. Now I'm in that process of, I had this vision of myself because I was watching a bunch of people online doing these calisthenic moves, all this like animal flow and stuff. And I was like, that is what I want to do. I want to have another channel where I'm doing animal flow and teaching people how to do that. And now I just enrolled in a class where I'm going to actually learn it. And I actually enjoy it. Like I wasn't enjoying yoga as much. I felt it was too slow, where I need a little bit more movement with my body. So this resonated really well. So this is where you start to explore, you start to look around, okay, to create what it is that you're desiring. Maybe you saw something online and you're like, you know what, I want to do that too. Maybe it's a business that you're thinking of. What do you want that to look like? Have a vision around it. For me, I have to see things. I'm very visual. So when I see someone doing something like calisthenics, for example, I'm like, oh my gosh, I could totally see myself. So I start visualizing myself doing that. They want you to visualize yourself in that place that you're trying to reach and actually create a reality in your mind of that. Because if you're able to create that in your mind, it exists for you. So this is what's happening. You're pulling things in. It's not even that you're pulling things in, you're connecting to that energy and you're integrating with it. This is what's ultimately happening here for you. So whatever it is that you desire, have some clarity around it, Gemini, and really connect with it on a deep level, through researching it, just to see how you feel when you're seeing the visuals of it, of a person doing that, right? And this is where everything sparks. Like there's a spark happening, and this has been coming up for a lot of the readings through my channeled readings. Is there is a spark, there's this connection happening, there's this feeling that you're connecting with, resonating with recently. And it's because you're meant to be there. So you're meant to take the actions. You're meant to be an active participant in your life in order to create these things, right? They're not going to fall into our lap. If we're expecting them to fall into our lap, then we're taking on a passive role. That's not what we want. We want to take on an active role. So it's now time for you to get in charge. You are the magician. It's time for you to make that magic happen, Gemini. Okay, so that is the magician card. You are the alchemist. It's like you're doing an experiment. And it's like you're putting all these potions together to create something. Maybe Frankenstein. I don't know, but Frankenstein is coming into my mind here. I'm seeing that gray and white video of Frankenstein rising up off that bed. We have a Knight of Pentacles coming in, and this is where you're actually taking action. You're getting into motion. You're making a plan. You're figuring it out here, Gemini, and you're starting to see that things are starting to happen for you. And this is so exciting. So I'm seeing a lot of excitement and joy around you. You're really enjoying what it is that you're doing. You're enjoying the preparation, the planning process. You've got some strategies going. You know, it's kind of like, okay, I'm gonna now that I've joined calisthenics, okay, I'm now going to do that, what, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, or 5 times a week. This is you now planning and strategizing. This is you putting these things into your daily life and doing them, applying your energy into this energy to create that version of you. So again, if you're somebody that is on this journey of weight loss, you decided, okay, you know what? I'm going to create this version of me because I saw that I really enjoyed what I saw online. Maybe someone was exercising and they were showing you before and after results, and you decide, you know what, I'm going to take the action now and start working on this. And a year from now, and what I'm getting here is some of you have already done this. Like this is something from the past for you, and you're able to look back and see the process of this happen in your life. Okay, so I do feel there's this energy of movement. We go through waves of this, right? And little bits and pieces. We're creators. We're meant to create these ripples, these waves in our lives. There's tons and tons of waves that we can create, everyone. So I do feel that sometimes we have many little things that spark in us. And whenever we have that spark, that's what we're meant to act on. That is our guidance. And there's an opportunity right now for you to actually act on something, Gemini. Something has come in and you're meant to act on it. So it's time for you to get in full swing here and really see what you're made of, is what spirit guides. Look at what you can do, like by doing it. See what it is that you're capable of. You are going to be shocked by what you can do, okay? Don't worry about what you can't do. Let's do what you can do by doing it. And I used to think, oh, there's no way I can do the splits. There's no way I can do a handstand. And now I'm doing that. I'm learning to do a handstand, right? So I'm learning to do the splits. I'm 46 years old, and this is why I'm like, you know what? I got to start moving my body, because the more I'm aging, the more the weaker the body gets. So you have to start focusing on all of these things. So perhaps it's age, perhaps it's something that's come into your life that is sparking this magician within you, Gemini. And there's a sense of freedom. There's a sense of like being liberated. It's just this really good feeling, and you're open, you're free. This is what I'm getting here. It's like this wild stallion running free in the hills, right? Just flowing and just loving life. It's just beautiful. And I'm seeing someone around a fire doing a dance, and I feel this is like one of those free flowing spiritual dances. I don't know if any of you have gone out into some sort of a retreat where you've done that dance. There's drums and there's people and there's music, and you're just in your own, it feels like a tantric state here. This is what I'm getting. And this is coming in through the Lover's card as well. This energy of flow, this energy of dance. I don't know why this is coming through, but it is. I'm getting animal totems here as well. I'm seeing a bunch of animal totems. I don't know what this is about. Some of you might have some in your home. Perhaps you have wall hangings of totems. This is native art. It is absolutely stunning and beautiful. Perhaps you have some sort of like wall, like carpet hangings, even like this. I think I'm being sent into somebody's home that it collects these, is what they're showing me. So this is coming in as a sign for some of you that are watching today. There's angels that are guiding you. There are even past loved ones that are guiding you. You have a team, you have an army here, Gemini. Okay, and you are safe and you are protected. You know this. So those of you that are maybe making a decision around taking some sort of a risk, and choosing you, I'm getting some of you choosing yourself finally, and you're now going to walk down this new direction, this new path that is you in your true authentic self. And look at this, use a combination of speed and adaptability, and that's exactly what you're doing. There's you know what I'm seeing is someone that is walking straight and life is moving really, really quickly here. I'm seeing someone, you know how we see those New York City where there's a person in the middle of Times Square and everyone's just moving around them and they're standing still. This feels more slow motion to me here, where you're actually walking forward, but at your own pace. And there's this trust, there's this faith in the guidance. So there's almost this angel walking in front of you and you're just following this angel. There's no feeling of restricting yourself or limiting yourself. It's almost like this, like you've surrendered and you're just surrendering and moving with the flow is what I'm getting here with this. And you're being put into alignment and you know that you are Gemini. I feel you know that everything is starting to fit together like Lego. Okay, it's just everything is stacking up. Everything is working the way that you had wanted it to. And I do feel for some of you, things are happening ways that you're not expecting, but you're trusting the process of it. So now there's a fork at the road, a crossroads for some of you. And perhaps this is where you make that decision and you start to move quickly. And this is the energy of being unstoppable, because this is that cheetah energy. There's that trust, there's that knowing, there's that focus, there's that plan, there's that strategy. You're ready to pounce, you're ready to go in really quickly here. This is what they're showing me right now. And there's this, it's almost like everything comes together really quickly. It's almost like everything comes together and it's there. So I'm getting a soulmate energy here for some of you. So I'm seeing a romantic partner entering your lives in the next few months here. So get ready for this. I'm getting like in the next 6 months around this. And now this doesn't necessarily have to be, has to be a romantic partner. This could be someone that is meant to enter your life because you're meant to experience something with this person, and vice versa. It's working both ways. This person is supposed to experience something with you in their life. So there's something that you're both learning from this experience, whoever this is that's coming in. And I'm just seeing you spending more time with this person. I'm seeing you interested in things, and you're happy to explore what it is that they're showing you. It's like they're opening you up to a whole new world. You're opening them up to a whole new world. It's this like exchanged energy here. So very powerful stuff that is happening. So you're in alignment with this destiny, with this person, with this energy. And again, I'm feeling something in my hand. It's like you can touch it. So there's something physical in your reality, Spirit is saying, definitely. There's a spiritual alignment happening, but there's something entering your life here that is aligned to be in your life, Gemini. And I feel there's going to be a long journey with someone or something. Like this could be an alignment to a new job that you really enjoy. This could be an alignment to a yoga class that you're doing, right? This could be anything, like a neighborhood. Perhaps you moved into a neighborhood and you're like, you know what, I just love it here. So this is an alignment happening in your physical reality. And this is that new path. This is just, and it's something that you're creating through that. It's a quick energy, but it's a trusted quick energy. That's what I'm getting here with that. So I'm going to pull a bonus card for you from the Lantern Oracle. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook, Gemini. So anything more that Spirit wants to share with you is going to come through this card today. So we are going to get women supporting women. So number 22, that's a master number. Perhaps some of you are life path 22. Perhaps you're born on the 2nd or the number 2s. You've been seeing them around. This is your confirmation today. So together we can transcend our individual limitations. Look at this. So this could be an alignment to a soul tribe for you. It doesn't necessarily have to be women. This could be just people, men and women together, right? So 22, we have this beautiful circle. I'm getting a woman's circle coming in. Even a men's circle, like a mastermind group where like-minded people connect and talk and grow. This is what I'm getting through this card right now. So the number 22, those of you looking for timing, 22 days, 22nd of the month, and 22 hours, okay? All right, so women who share their weaknesses, struggles, and shame, as well as their joy, victories, and opportunities, support each other's life's journey. Together, women have the potential to strengthen each other in overcoming challenges and to rise much higher than is individually possible. By sharing one another's lives, we come together to know ourselves. We experience what it is to see and be seen, to speak and be heard, to understand and be understood. And this evolves us. When people connected to their divine inner feminine bear witness, nurture and support one another, mutual love and raised frequency occurs. The divine feminine consciousness connects and supports us in realizing our fullest potential, power, and wisdom. In each other, we see what is possible when we do not go at life alone, in silence, or against each other. When we realize that we are not alone or judged in our greatest vulnerability, hurts, and confusion, we heal. Women who have walked parallel paths know how to create this regenerative space. Life changes the second we are gifted with an experience of these being nothing to be ashamed of, but only pain to be released, witnessed, healed, and moved on from. Women supporting women potentially offers this life-changing moment when they hold loving space and support in response to an individual unburdening herself on a shame-filled secret. Therefore, the potential loving safety generated by women supporting women nurtures and nourishes our spirits as well as enriches our lives. It may be time to reach out to the safe woman in your life. It could also be time to explore your local community, discover where individuals connected to their divine feminine gather, or perhaps even organize your own circle at a park, cafe, or home through creating a meetup group or having a poster for your local community center or library notice board. So the mother's message for you today, Gemini, is in empowering one another, we empower ourselves. So it's interesting because my husband actually just joined a men's group. And what a wonderful space for men that want to connect, talk about life, grow together. And it's like a mastermind group. And it's something that his friend has created on his channel. He has a YouTube channel. So if any of you are interested in this, any of you men out there that are watching, email me at sacredknowledgetarot@gmail.com and I can send you the information if you're interested. That just triggered that prompt to talk about that for a second. So let's pull an angel number for you as well. Now this, some of you have been seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers. I do feel that these angel numbers are more prominent in your life right now, Gemini. I feel that you're seeing them everywhere. Okay, so don't freak out when you do see them. It's just confirmations coming in that you're on the right track. 34 here, reaching out. Again, this is in line because this is also a reaching out card, right? This is your energy reaching out through love, loving energy. And there's this, I really feel for you, Gemini, there's a major connection happening. You're going to meet a lot of new people here. And through those new people, you're going to meet more people. There's like opportunities coming in for you in a big, big way here. 34. If you're seeing 3s and 4s, 3s communicate. If you're seeing the number 3s, it means you're meant to speak up. The number 4, manifestations are coming in. It's now time to ground your energy as changes take place. So the message is give and receive help. Connect with others, make some contacts, get in touch with people. Some of you have healing hands or you're going to experience some healing hands, okay? So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.